Alright, great way to start the video by dropping the camera. Hi there! My name is Tori Tayo Johnson, and I also go by Yakitori. This is part of the Japantree.com kanji series. We're going to go through the beginning of the Yakitori Kanji story. But first, gotta get ready. We're writing some kanji, gotta put on our kanji writing. Where'd the top of it go? Gotta get it right. Come on. Good. Our kanji writing. Hachimaki. Alright. Alright, now we can write some kanji. Still didn't get it right. Alright. It's all good. Okay. Kanji. So, if you haven't yet, I suggest watching the first part of this series to understand some of the background theory of what's going on with this kanji series and why you should care. Okay. But this video will explain a little bit more, and then we'll go into the first 25 kanji. Okay? Alright. So I'm reading. That's a bad sign. So anyways, learning kanji is kind of like learning to spell in English. So in English we learn to spell by having spelling tests. You probably still have horrible memories of these spelling tests. After spelling test after spelling test. Yeah. Okay, so when we are young, we're smart. So we saw patterns right away. So you see little patterns of how to spell, and you use those patterns to help you when you're spelling other words. Okay. So some examples of those patterns in English. Some of them are prefixes or suffixes or whatever those grammar words are, right? So you've got prefixes like pre, like premature, right? So pre. The same pre could be in something like prepare or this is why I shouldn't try and think on the fly. Right. What else has pre-order? Yeah. So that sounds good. Anyways, I'm not trying to teach you English. So then you have suffixes like shun, tion. So some of these, like pre and shun, have certain meaning that they add to the spelling word. So from them you can get some meaning out of them. Another example might be something like mal, as in M-A-L. Yeah, my handwriting's horrible. Malnourished, malignant. So it's something that means bad or under, not insufficient, right? Okay. Then there are other little parts of spelling that don't have any meaning. For example, right, light, fight, all have "ite" in them. So "ite" has no meaning at all, but it's a clear spelling pattern in all these words, right, light, fight, tight, might. Okay, so if you hear the word and then you want to know how to spell it, you hear it sounds like the same "ite" that's in fight. So light must be spelled L-I-G-H-T. Okay, so you have this idea of how to spell it. You see patterns. What does this have to do with kanji? You're questioning and you're already watching another YouTube video instead. Alright, here's what it has to do with kanji. The best way to learn kanji is by radicals. Radicals sometimes have meaning, and sometimes they don't have a meaning, or they don't have their own sound or pronunciation, but they're important for learning the spelling of the character. Just like "ite" and "might" is a useful thing, a useful pattern. Okay, so before I mess around and bore you to death, so I want to tell you about a little secret as to why you can't help but learn kanji and enjoy learning kanji. So here's my example. Now, in kanji, there's a little character like this. This character means corpse. Okay? You don't need to remember that. But then you add on this other little character that means spoon. And suddenly it makes the character that means nun. So you can think of this old Buddhist nun lady. She's like a corpse. She's so old. And she's got the spoon and she's dishing out the oatmeal or the juk for all the little monks at Shaolin Temple. Okay? So, these guys that came up with kanji in China that long time ago, they had a pretty good sense of humor. Alright, so going back to our little guy, this corpse guy. So you can just imagine another monk was like, hey, I can make up a character using corpse. I'm going to make up a cool character. So then he says, puts a 9 under there, and this is the character for fart, because some really stinky monk, his fart smelled like 9 corpses. Okay. Moving along. Then you have your third little monk. He says, you guys are so annoying. Let me tell you how annoying you are. You're like this. This is the character for Cliff. This is the character for day, sun. This is the character for moon, night. This is the character for dog. You're so annoying. You're like my dog. He used to bark day and night. So I threw him off a cliff. Dead dog right there. Okay. Yeah. And that's how they made the kanji. Alright. So I don't have very long before everyone is completely bored. So I'm going to go through, hopefully, without blanking out, the first 25 kanji. I'm not going to do much explanation, right? So 1, So your journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1. But you're going 2,000 miles, so you've got 2. Okay. Let's get up here so you can see me a little better. 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a character for 3. So you know a total of 3 kanji right now. Oops, what am I doing? Total. Okay, total looks like that. It looks kind of like a funky 3. Okay? So total 1 makes child. Child is everything. If you have only one child, that's your everything. It's your total life. Okay? Then in Japan in the past, women, ninjas were called kunoichi. So ku in hiragana, no from katakana, ichi. Kunoichi. Alright, so you have woman. Woman plus child equals life because women like children. Okay? 3 women means adultery, immorality. Okay? Yeah, that one. Alrighty. I'm cheating. Very bad of me. Okay. I have like 9 minutes before I need to be done and not bore everyone to death. And I can't remember my characters. Okay. That I have to write. Alright, my next character is Mouth. Okay, so Mouth looks like a box. It also is box when it's inside of other characters most of the time. So 3 boxes equals products. I need to have this list of what I'm putting here in English. Okay. Oh. So Mouth saying 4 things is words. We're going up to 15. Alright, below. Nothing below equals un. A mouth saying un is refusing. Okay. 10. T as in 10. A mouth saying clean up your room 10 times gets old. This is old. Okay. If you say it 10 times, your dream will come true. Ten well-chosen words make up a plan. Alright, so then our next bad boy is hook. Right. So we got hook. And then this thingy is spoon or dagger. If it goes all the way through, instead it's a 7. See? Upside down 7. Okay? Two spoons side by side because you're comparing them. 2 daggers side by side because you're comparing them. mouth that stings like a dagger is scolding you. Scolding. A very logical character. Sun. A golden spoonful of sun is tasty. Tasty. Vishana. Okay. And last but not least, the sun and compare together. So a shiny bug with all kinds of like shiny exoskeleton is compare its shine is you can compare it to the sun. Or it also looks like maybe like little spoon legs of the insect underneath the shining top part of the insect, whatever insect. Okay, that's number 25. That's what we're going up to in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be working on making them better from here on out. But that is Yakitori Kanji story 1 through 25. Sayonara.